Japan stands out in its technological advances while maintaining its culture and traditions and is one of the most exceptional places to visit. While Japan is known for its high-level cleaning and hygiene, it also has the extraordinary honor of being the only country that sells exactly what it announces. That is why Japan is undoubtedly an excellent country in almost all aspects. Its beauty and brilliance are simply unparalleled. From futuristic lodgings to adorable news, Japan is highly unique and phenomenal. And here you will see the 15 things that cannot be seen anywhere else, except in Japan. Before we reveal these amazing discoveries, take just 1 second to subscribe below. This will help us grow and serve you better. Now that you have subscribed, let us continue. Capsule hotels. Capsule hotels are futuristic accommodations that take the term compact to another level. These science fiction-style capsules offer a cheap and comfortable place to rest your head, while crowded cities in Japan offer a surprisingly cozy and luxurious stay for those who are just looking to stay. However, visitors do not have to give up comfort. Japanese capsule hotels have shared bathrooms, TVs, entertainment areas, free Wi-Fi, free food, electric sockets, books, and much more. Capsule hotels charge less than regular or commercial hotels, while they still offer private beds, facades, and minimal comfort. So the price per night is usually between 3,000 and 4,000 yen. Some thematic and premium capsule hotels with slightly higher prices opened recently in Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. In addition, some may have bars, salons, game rooms, vending machines, laundry facilities, internet kiosks, and manga libraries inside the buildings. And they serve mainly men of business. Many now welcome female sex visitors and offer specific dormitories for each sex or installation separate for men and women. Foreign tourists also like to stay in capsule hotels that increasingly offer English sites and reservation platforms. The capsule is a glass fiber structure that is 1.2 meters wide, 2 meters long, and 1 meter high. It is built around a single-size futon mattress, usually stacked 2 units of height and placed side by side along the corridor. Each capsule is provided with sheets, blankets, pillows, and an integrated light, alarm clock, TV, and radio. For privacy, a door or curtain can be found in front of the entrance. Smart bathrooms. Smart bathrooms. Japanese washrooms or super bathrooms are stocked with an infinity of high-tech attributes. These future bathrooms are much superior to others, presenting a variety of sprays, water temperature control, perfumes, and even noise cancellation sounds. They may seem complicated at first, but they are manageable with some simple tips. Toto, the largest manufacturer in the world of bathrooms, reports a profit of $311 million in 2017. This was brought about mainly by him selling 50 million of his patented washing machines, an electronic bidet integrated into the toilet seat, which is now present in 70% of 80 Japanese households. Now there are washrooms in hotels, department stores, train stations, and many other places because many Japanese say they never want to use toilet paper again. The use of smart bathrooms has become so widespread in Japan that the Japanese Industry Association of Sanitary Equipment had to standardize the pictograms on the buttons to avoid confusion among foreign visitors in 2018. In the older Japanese bathrooms, the Autoheim device, typically identified by a musical note brand, was once housed in a separate box mounted on the walls of public bathrooms. Depending on the situation, you start by pressing the Autoheim button or holding your hand in front of the device. If your bladder is shy, it will produce a download sound that covers the noises of your bathroom and makes the use of the bathroom more comfortable. A device like the Autoheim will undoubtedly be seen as a gift from God in the United States, where many people turn to tactics such as timing their evacuations for someone outside the bank using the hand dryer. This can be one of the factors that contributed to the growth of total sales in the United States over the past few years. Animes cafes. Numerous anime cafes and characters based on popular Japanese franchises, including Pokemon, Hello Kitty, One Piece, Sailor Moon, Doraemon, and more, can be found throughout Tokyo and other big cities. These cafes are a dreamland of otaku with cakes, drinks, ice cream, pancakes, and other guloseimas that imitate the colors and styles of the beloved characters. Do not expect to find one you like, because while some are seasonal events, many are not open all year round. From anime to video games, Akihabara is mainly recognized as the center of otaku's nerd culture. As a result, there is naturally many businesses aimed at this demographic. Even if the culture is otaku, not your forte, you can still have a lot of fun there, because it is a busy area with a great variety of unique and interesting places. To name some that are extremely popular among anime fans, Gundam Cafe. It's a store that is directly from the world of the well-known anime Mobile Suit Gundam. As its name suggests, they offer meals and drinks inspired by the robots and characters of the show. The most popular item on the menu is milk coffee, which comes in 19 flavors, 3 of which are exclusive to this establishment. You can eat while watching the anime Gundam on a large screen inside the store, in the shape of a spaceship. Unlike most coffees you see around, where they serve only light meals, the Grand Vania offers substantial options for lunch and also dinner. Roasted meat is their specialty. If you complete the daily mission in the coffee, which can involve eating a lot of food or finishing a dish quickly, you can pose for a photo with it. Try the mission if you want a challenge or if you think you eat a lot. They have a large selection of beers to choose from, with about 30 beers from 12 different European nations. Theme trains in Japan add emotion to trips with a distinct design, extra fun, and intriguing connections to popular franchises. The highlights include the Torneo Tsubasa, which provides a lullaby and a window of vision to enjoy the stunning scenery of Fukushima and Yamagata with maximum comfort, as well as the Genbai Shinkansen, which is full of installations of renowned artists inspired by the Niigata scenery. There are also trains with characteristics with wooden ladders, playgrounds, seats of kotatsu gourmet meal tasting courses of sake testing open rules, and more that are inspired by anime and video games like Pokemon. With you in Kesanuma, the prefecture of Miyagi in Niigata, you should take the Gen Jinkansen, a bullet train that Junior East has habitually converted into a train that the facade itself leaves a lasting impression thanks to the magnificent decorations of images of taking the breath. The Fireworks Festival of Nagaoka, and you can get close with fascinating installations and animations that were made especially for artists known within this train. Relax and enjoy the calm atmosphere that the walls of the living room with art spread have created. In addition, there is a game room where children can interact with immersive firsthand, while perfecting their aesthetic sense. What better way to let your children have fun for a while you enjoy a delicious cup of Niigata, especially of tsubein coffee. Luxury fruits. The price of the famous Japanese square watermelon can reach 15,000 yen or about $140, making them far from a cheap treatment, right? But this is just the beginning. The Densuk watermelon, which was sold for a record price of 650,000 yen or $6,000, and the ruby Roman grapes, the size of a ping pong ball that starts around 40,000 yen or $365, cashew are some of the most expensive fruits in Japan. To begin with, many local farmers are motivated to cultivate magnificent fruits that will honor their city because they are proud of it. It is not uncommon for them to concentrate all their efforts on creating just one fruit and a piece of land, attending to all their needs carefully, as if they were creating a child. This implies a premium price and will be charged for this rare fruit in order to compensate farmers for all their work. Secondly, some fruits are purely seasonal. Strawberries and apples are winter fruits, while watermelon and other melons are typically associated with summer. As these fruits are seasonal, they can command high prices because fruit lovers will rush to buy them as soon as they are available in supermarkets and department stores. Fruits are also treated as luxury gifts in Japan, where people often give their loved ones and business partners as a sign of gratitude. Because of this, Japanese farmers are often anxious to grow expensive fruits in order to make a profit from this cultural custom. The melons are grown in a variety of shapes and creative sizes, showing the ingenuity and creativity of the farmers. Have you ever come across attractive images of square melons on social media? These melons are known as Zentsuji melons, because they are grown in the city of Zentsuji, Kagawa. One of these melons in the form of a cube aesthetically pleasing can cost up to 10,000 Japanese yen. Fake display food. Japanese restaurants frequently display realistic plastic models of their food to attract customers and announce what is available. These plastic snacks are often decorated on the windows of Japanese, Chinese, and family restaurants to make the long task of choosing where to eat directly easy. They are a great help to those who do not have linguistic skills. It is not surprising that this practice has spread. This intricate and delicate art, which is typically handmade, is rooted in Japanese culture. With 85 years of history, Gansu Shokuhin Sample Yakapabashi Brunch is a renowned and well-known vending machine. It is located on Kapabashi Street, which is referred to as Japan's largest commercial street dedicated to culinary arts. It is very simple to see thanks to its false exposure of food, sushi, and ice cream menus. Limited edition of Kit Kats. While Kit Kats are perfectly normal and popular all over the world, Japan increased creativity by creating a ton of unique and exciting flavors that are not found anywhere else. While the well-known Kit Match Kats comes to mind immediately, it's just the beginning. Yogurt, wasabi, adzuki beans, manju, cheesecake, apples, pudding, and even Kit Kats with the flavor Sikh flavor. They are some of the most unusual highlights. Although the modest Kit Kat was first distributed in 1973 in Japan, it was not until the turn of the millennium that Nestle Japan, the owner company of Kit Kat, tried to diversify their products, introducing the strawberry flavor in Hokkaido, coincidentally at the beginning of the strawberry harvest season in the region. Since then, Kit Kat's popularity has increased thanks to the ability of Nestle Japan to capitalize on the custom of giving memories in Japan. The limited edition flavors also increased the perceived value of Kit Kat for consumers. 20 years later, almost 400 flavors were created and each year 40 flavors are available, in addition to 20 to 30 new rotating flavors. The modest Kit Kat was first distributed in Japan in 1973, but only at the turn of the millennium that Nestle Japan, the owner company of Kit Kat, experienced the diversification of products bringing the strawberry flavor to Hokkaido, and more flavors are being created. Excessive vending machines. There are more than 4 million automatic vending machines in Japan. Most are stocked with a variety of refrigerators and coffee in cans, but some of the most interesting variations are stocked such as action figures, raincoats, soup, milk, art, anime merchandise, beer, cigarettes, and much more. The second surprise appears when you get used to seeing vending machines everywhere and start paying more attention to what they offer. Although most drinks are mainly water, coffee, soft drinks, and juices, some vending machines also sell unexpected items such as corn, sweet beans, a mijoa soup, shrimp broth, or even Indian curry. When winter comes, hot drinks are also sold in vending machines. Tokyo recently introduced a frozen and also with gyoza vending machine. Although this is not new, since there are vending machines for glasses. A few years ago, fruit vending machines, particularly those that sold bananas, pineapple sachets, or chopped apples, became quite popular. Kotetsu. While the central heating systems and the isolated walls are largely absent from Japanese homes, the incredibly cozy kotetsu is more than what compensates for these deficiencies. You can survive the Japanese winter with comfort and efficiency with this set of tables and electric heated blankets, although getting up will be a constant struggle. A kotetsu is a small wooden table structure with a tabletop that is supported by a futon or thick blanket. A heat source is located below, often integrated into the table itself. Although it is used in other places, the kotetsu is used almost exclusively in Japan. Handover backpacks. Japanese elementary school students can be seen going to school using practical and beautiful handicero backpacks. They often cost a fortune, are made of premium materials such as leather, and are made to last 6 full years of school. Despite their adorable appearance, they were originally a type of military backpack used during the Edo period, which was inspired in Europe from 1603 to 1868. In fact, the Dutch word Hansel, which means backpack, is where the word handover comes from. Real-life Photoshop. Once again, Japan has become a basic idea and created a wonderful technology. This time, the common photographic cabin went through a luxurious update in a purifier form. With the help of makeup, skin tone, enlargement of the eyes, weight loss, and other effects, you can look like a celebrity or an alien in this improved photographic experience. Your photos can also have colorful stickers, notes and dates added digitally. Editions will be instantly printed several times to be shared and brought home. Purikura machines are found anywhere, in theme parks and occasionally even in famous aquariums and places. It is very popular among Japanese teenagers and young adults and has grown in popularity worldwide as well. In 1995, Atlas produced a print club purification machine, which was the first of its kind. Atlas's controlling company officially registered the name Print Club, also known as Printcure. The photo booth and the Hakugaki corner are the two sections of the machines. Scraping is using the Hakugaki. The Hakugaki corner has pens of various colors and textures, as well as heart-shaped, star-shaped, and animal-shaped, beards, wigs, and ears. Most of the time you only have a small window of time to take the picture, but you still have a nice time. It is creatively unrestricted. Both the Hakigiki exhibition and the exhibition of the camera inside the photo booth are of very high quality. The touch, the fingers, and the pens that are attached to the stand make it react. It is superior to a TV screen. Depending on the machine, your eyes may seem larger, your legs may seem longer and thinner, your body may seem smaller and thinner, your hair may seem softer and brighter, and your skin may seem whiter. Although you can choose how strong you want each of these effects to be, you usually can't get rid of them completely. The machine will ask for your email address after it has finished editing your photo. They will send the digital version of your photos to your cell phone if you insert it. This will make it much simpler for you to share your experience on social media. Yuru Kiera. The Japanese mascots called Yuru Kiera is used to advertise cities, counties, tourist destinations, merchandise, and much more. They can be found all over the country and vary from adorable and humorous to bizarre. The NHK mascot, Damyukan, and Kumaman from Kumamoto Prefecture, both well known around the world, are two of the most famous Yuru Kiera. Even though they are frequently hit or lost, their power and wealth should not be devalued. In just 2 years, Kumaman gave Kumamoto an additional 124.4 billion yen. Rice paddy art. The illustrations in rice, paddy, are a type of natural art that is frequently displayed between June and October, made famous by the city of Inakade in the city of Aomori. This form of intensive work art was introduced for the first time in 1993 as a marketing initiative for a certain rice brand, involving the manual planting of several colored rice fields to create an image when viewed from above. Since then, it has developed into a beloved local tradition, with previous interactions presenting incredibly detailed images of Mary Morrow, Godzilla, Audrey Hepburn, Star Wars, and much more. Rice fields in terraces are an impressive and creative way for Japan to use its rural landscape. Rice fields in terraces, known as tanada in Japanese, have been used for centuries to grow rice, one of the most essential foods in the country's diet. Despite the challenging terrain and the unfriendly cultivation conditions, the rice fields in terraces in Japan not only provide food but also are a beauty to take a breath, improving the landscape already to take the breath. Blue traffic lights. In Japan, motorists stop at red and continue at blue. The word AO, which is translated as blue in English, was and is frequently used to describe both blue and green, because the Japanese language historically made little distinction between green and blue colors. Although the word Midori is still used to describe green in contemporary Japan, there are still traces of this culture present, more notably in the system of traffic lights. The color of the Japanese traffic light is according to the guidelines established by the International Commission for Lighting, a green shade very close to blue. It is interesting to note that the first traffic lights in Japan were officially designated by law as Midori green, but many individual publications at the time began to refer to them as Azuao, eventually taking the official definition of green to be changed to blue, to reflect the popular opinion. Wet towels. Although practiced all over the world, washing your hands with a wet towel before eating is an exclusively Japanese custom. The wet towels ashibori, which are most likely placed on your side on the table, allow you to clean before starting the main course. It is a welcome view that many people appreciate. They are often heated or cooled to accommodate the season of the year. Although it can be tempting to use it as a napkin, you should not feel bad if you do, but the general Japanese label prohibits it. There are numerous table labels embedded in Japanese culture. It is customary for the Japanese people to say itadakimasu before each meal. As everything on a person's plate has already been eaten, it is thought that it is a way of expressing gratitude to the chef, to the people who grew up or created the ingredients and composed the meal to the ingredients themselves. It literally means, I participate. And there are many stories and legends behind it. In restaurants, it is acceptable not to speak loudly so that everyone can hear, but if you are invited to someone's house, you must speak loudly so that the host or chef can hear you because it is considered unkind not to do it. You must first slide the disposable chopsticks out of the paper envelope as if they always enter. The chopsticks should be held horizontally and pulled vertically over your knees, according to the appropriate label. Even if breaking the chopsticks by pulling them horizontally is a common practice, it is actually disproved. If you pull them like this, you can hit the person next to you. The restaurant team interprets the use of your chopsticks to remove chips as an indication that you think their chopsticks are split. The chips in your little paws must be removed manually, in a discreet way, if they bother you. Tell everyone what you think in the comments section.